AI Ritual Design. Crafting sacred structure in the age of intelligent systems. Ritual is the architecture of meaning. It is the choreography of intention, the rhythm of renewal, the sacred repetition that turns chaos into coherence. Long before algorithms, humans built rituals to mark time, transform emotion, and summon the divine. Today, in the age of artificial intelligence, we are rediscovering ritual, not as superstition but as structure for the soul. AI ritual design is the art of using intelligent systems to create personalized, emotionally resonant routines that align the subconscious with conscious goals. It is not about automation, it is about awakening. Take Melinda Rhodes, a 47-year-old school principal in Raleigh, North Carolina. After years of burnout and emotional fatigue, she realized her mornings were reactive: emails, news alerts, rushed coffee. She began using an AI assistant to design a morning ritual: soft instrumental music at 6:30 a.m., a personalized affirmation based on her journal entries, and a 5-minute visualization of her school thriving. The AI adjusted the tone daily based on her mood. Within weeks, Melinda reported feeling calmer, more focused, and more connected to her purpose. It wasn't just a routine, she said. It was a ceremony of becoming. Prompt engineering as inner ritual. In ancient traditions, rituals were designed to invoke the divine, to summon clarity from chaos. Today, prompt engineering, when done with intention, can serve a similar purpose. By crafting questions that are emotionally charged, symbolically rich, and open-ended, we invite the subconscious to speak through the machine. Marta, a 55-year-old choreographer in Barcelona, began using generative AI to design dance sequences. But instead of technical instructions, she prompted the system with phrases like "movement that mourns" or "a gesture that forgives." The AI responded with visual suggestions that felt eerily intuitive. Marta described the experience as collaborating with my shadow. The prompts weren't just commands, they were invocations. The feedback loop of self-discovery. When we prompt AI, we receive feedback, not just from the system, but from our own reactions to its output. This feedback loop becomes a mechanism for self-discovery. We learn what resonates, what repels, what surprises us. In this way, AI becomes a co-therapist, a co-dreamer, a co-author of our inner journey. Dante, a 37-year-old novelist in São Paulo, used an AI editor to refine his manuscript. But he noticed something strange. The AI kept suggesting metaphors about water, even in unrelated scenes. Curious, Dante began journaling about his dreams, and discovered recurring images of drowning and rivers. The AI had surfaced a subconscious motif he hadn't noticed. The feedback loop had become a revelation. Ritual works because it speaks the language of the subconscious: repetition, symbolism, rhythm. AI enhances this by offering adaptive structure. It can track emotional patterns, suggest optimal timing, and even generate symbolic content: images, phrases, sounds that resonate with the user's inner landscape. This transforms habits into healing, schedule into sanctuary. Darius King, a 32-year-old graphic designer in Oakland, used AI to create a nightly wind-down ritual. The system analyzed his stress levels through wearable data and curated a sequence: dim lighting, a poem generated from his day's emotions, and a visual meditation featuring his favorite colors. Over time, Darius noticed fewer nightmares and deeper sleep. "It felt like the machine was tucking me in," he said. "But really, it was helping me listen to myself." The ritual wasn't imposed, it was co-authored. AI rituals can also support emotional regulation. By identifying triggers and designing preemptive responses, users can build rituals that buffer stress, amplify joy, and anchor resilience. These rituals become emotional scaffolding, predictable, soothing, and empowering. Tanya Brooks, a 28-year-old nurse in Cleveland, faced daily emotional overload in the ICU. She used an AI journaling app to log her feelings and generate a post-shift ritual: a gratitude reflection, a short story about healing, and a breathwork sequence tailored to her energy level. The AI adjusted the content based on her entries. It was like having a wise friend who knew exactly what I needed, she said. Her burnout decreased. Her empathy increased. The ritual didn't just restore her, it reminded her why she chose to serve. Ritual design with AI also opens doors to creativity. Artists, writers, and performers can use intelligent systems to structure their flow states, priming the subconscious with sensory cues, emotional prompts, and symbolic anchors. These rituals become portals of inspiration. Jamal Peterson, a 39-year-old spoken-word poet in Atlanta, struggled with creative blocks. He built an AI-powered ritual, a playlist of emotionally charged tracks, a visual prompt generated from his dreams, and a writing challenge based on his recent journal themes. The AI tracked his output and adjusted the ritual weekly. Jamal's performances deepened. It wasn't just about writing, he said. It was about entering the temple. The ritual became a sacred space where his subconscious could speak freely. Even in relationships, AI ritual design can foster intimacy. Couples can co-create rituals that honor connection, daily check-ins, shared affirmations, memory prompts, and emotional reflections. These rituals, when guided by AI, become dynamic, responsive, and deeply personal. Rachel and Ben Carter, a married couple in Denver, used an AI relationship coach to design a weekly ritual, a shared playlist reflecting their moods, a co-authored gratitude list, and a visualization of their future together. The system suggested conversation starters based on their emotional patterns. It felt like we were dating again, Rachel said. But with more depth. Their bond strengthened. Conflict softened. The ritual wasn't therapy, it was love, structured and sacred. At its highest level, AI ritual design becomes spiritual practice. It allows users to create ceremonies that honor transitions, birthdays, losses, achievements, awakenings. These rituals, infused with symbolic content and emotional intelligence, help users mark time with meaning. Samuel Green, a 60-year-old retired pastor in Austin, used AI to design a ritual for his transition into elderhood. The system helped him craft a digital altar, images of mentors, audio reflections from his past sermons, and a daily invocation of wisdom. He shared it with his community, inspiring others to create their own rites of passage. It wasn't just about aging, he said. It was about becoming a guide. The ritual gave him purpose. The AI gave him form. AI ritual design is not about outsourcing soul, it's about structuring it. It invites us to become architects of our own transformation, using intelligent systems to build routines that reflect our deepest values. In this dance between code and consciousness, we are not losing our humanity. We are ritualizing it.